Welcome to opening day, everyone. My name is Sean from Double Clutch HD, and this is episode number 2 of my Baltimore Orioles franchise. And we are here, finally opening day here in Camden Yards, and we're going to be opening it up against the Boston Red Sox. What a great opponent to open up a series against. And we're just gonna try to win this game here in front of our home crowd. Over 40,000 strong today on opening day. And let's check out the pitchers for tonight's matchup, or let's look at our pitchers from last year. Chris Tillman had an awesome year. Baldo Jimenez, who was not part of the team, but he is now this year. Miguel Gonzalez, also a great pitcher from last year. But the man of the hour is Mr. Chris Archer, and he's going to be facing off against a tough pitcher in John Lester, the ace of the Boston Red Sox. And this is going to be a exciting day, but the Orioles, they know this is just one game. A win would be great, but even if they lose, I mean, it's just one game. It's opening day, it's exciting, but at the end of the day, it's just one day. But opening day is just something more special for the fans, for the players, and for everyone. So let's see if the Orioles can pick up a win here against their division rivals. They're going to be competing this year, so let's see how this rivalry plays out. Maybe an early season playoff prediction? I don't know. But we're in Camden Yards, and we're going to be facing off against the Boston Red Sox. So, yeah, guys, I've been rambling on and on and on, doing intros and stuff for this, but we're going to be getting to the game pretty soon. I just like these opening introductions on opening day because they're pretty cool. And let's get to the lineups. For the Boston Red Sox tonight, they're going to put out Dustin Pedroia, Jonathan Herrera, who somehow makes the starting lineup, Ortiz, Napoli, Nava, Przynski, Middlebrooks, Victorino, and Grady Sizemore to round out that order. And they're going to face off against the young righty Chris Archer, 6'3", 190 pounds, only 25 years old, a bright future ahead of him, and already an ace. So Chris Archer is going to take the mound here. 0-1 count to Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia's going to line this to second base, but Jonathan Scope getting his first start of his career, I believe. Maybe he was started a little last year, but he's going to make the catch regardless. So here's Big Poppy, and Archer going to get him on the changeup right there. And the Orioles are out of trouble. Well, you're not out of trouble. Chris Archer with a solid inning right there. Let's look at the Oriole lineup here. Markakis, Hardy, Crush Davis, Cruz, Jones, Delman Young, Matt Wieters, Manny Machado, and Jonathan Scope to round out that order. Up against the big lefty, John Lester, 6'4", 240 pounds, 30 years of age, and he's due to be a free agent, so he's going to be trying to make his mark here early in the season. And so let's see, Nick Markakis is up, and he's going to drive it to left center field, and I think that's Victorino in left field. He's not going to make that catch, or maybe that's Nava. He's going to take a tumble right there, and Markakis is going to start out this year right with a nice double. And now here's J.J. Hardy, 1-1 count to him. Lester struggling a little to start out the game. Hardy's going to drive that to right center field, and that is going to get down for a base hit. This looks like extra bases, and Sizemore is going to get the ball in. So Hardy is held to a double, but the Orioles will score on a nice RBI double from J.J. Hardy. Orioles are on the board, 1-0, or 1-0. I've been watching too much soccer. But here's Adam Jones, 1-2 count. Lester deals, and Jones is just going to ground this to Pedroia. Pedroia on the first, and that is an easy out. But the Orioles will get the first run on the board. So here's Delman Young here, 2-1 count to him, bottom of the second. Lester is going to kick and deal, and that is going to be lined to right field, past Dustin Pedroia, and that is going to get down for a base hit. Delman Young with his first hit of the year. So here's Matt Wieters, 0-2 count. He's in a bit of a hole now, and Lester is going to get him on that 77-mile-an-hour curveball. Wieters is just frozen in time right there. So here's Manny Machado, 2-2 count. And Lester is going to kick and deal. Ooh, same curveball, but Machado is going to wait on this. And that's going to be driven out to right center field, And Sizemore misplays it, but Victorino gets it in. So Delman Young, he's going to be heading on to home. And it's an offline throw from Will Middlebrooks over at third. and the Orioles will score a run. They're going to rule it as an error, I believe, by Nava on the throw-in. So here's Jonathan Scope, 1 out now, 1-2 count. Orioles up 2-0 already. Lester's going to kick and deal. Scope is just going to ground that to right field, but that gets past everyone somehow. And even the sliding Pedroia couldn't make the catch. So Scope with an RBI single. And here comes the Boston pitching coach already. So Chris Archer, he's still dealing right here. Top of the 4th inning. Hasn't given up a hit yet. Dustin Pedroia is going to just ground this. And Archer going to make a nice play, but he overthrows Chris Davis. And Markakis is going to get over there quickly, but Dustin Pedroia settles into second. And that is the first base runner for the Red Sox. And let's look at the replay right here. Archer just makes, it's a little tapper by Pedroia, but Archer knew that Pedroia was pretty speedy, so he had to rush that throw a little, and he just threw it over Chris Davis. So he's going to have to bounce back here strong. So let's see what he can do. Man on third, big poppy up, easy RBI for the Sox, right? No, that is a nice changeup by Archer. Great situational pitching right there, and oof, Adam Jones almost botched that catch. But Pedroia is not going to be able to advance right there. So 3-0 here. 1-2 count, and nice 4-seamer right there, getting Napoli to strike out on that outside pitch, and the Orioles are still up 3-0. So here's Nick Markakis here, lefty versus lefty, 1-1 count. Markakis just shoots it out down the left field line. That is going to get down for a base hit. Looks like extra bases, and I think that's Jonathan Scope or Delman Young on who advances to third right there. So Markakis has 2 hits on the day, both doubles. And here's J.J. Hardy, 0-2 count. Lester trying to get out of this inning here. And he's going to do just that, 94-mile-an-hour cheese. But the Orioles are still up 3-0. So Chris Archer goes 4 in the third. Hasn't given up a hit, but there's the first one by A.J. Pierzynski. And Adam Jones is just going to throw this one in. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the night. So let's see if Chris Archer can bounce back here. That's a nice base hit by I don't know who that was. Yeah, I don't know who that was. But Will Middlebrooks, excuse me. But so here's Grady Sizemore, 1-2 count, and Sizemore is gonna ground this down to second. Scope on the first, and that is gonna be an out. And so the Red Sox cannot capitalize on a nice opportunity. So Napoli is up now, and he's going to line one up the middle for a base hit. And David Ortiz settles in the second. So the Red Sox have something brewing here. And that's going to bring up Mr. Daniel Nava. So 2 outs now, 1-1 count. Nava deep drive to left field. Nelson Cruz going back. This looks like it's over the wall, but Nelson Cruz, he brings it back. He brought it back. Let's watch the replay. Oh my God, look at this catch. Look at this beautiful catch. Perfect timing. Nelson Cruz makes the catch, and Chris Archer gets out of another inning. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that amazing catch. So here's Edward Mujica in relief of John Lester, who goes out after 5 innings. And Matt Wieters is going to get started here with a nice base hit. And he's going to try to stretch it into a double, and he's going to get there. Nice hustle there by the catcher as he dives in with a nice lead-off double. So Manny Machado is up now, 1-2 count. Mujica set, and he's going to deal. And Manny Machado gets a nice line drive up the middle. Grady Sizemore misplays it. And Wieters, he got caught up right there. But he's going to come around to score. Machado is going to round second, head on to third easily. And he's not going to test the arm of Herrera at shortstop, because he's going to get a nice RBI triple. And the Orioles have a nice rally going here, I guess. Just a nice start to an inning. A couple extra base hits gives them another run. And Jonathan Scope is just going to ground it on the second. And Pedroia is just going to throw on the first. So the Orioles get the RBI. So now it's 5-0 here. Let's look at the game recap. A.J. Pierzynski 1 for 2. The only he got the first hit. Manny Machado, good big game from him. Triple and a double, and Chris Archer just absolutely dealing today. So Archer now, he's going to kick and deal to Victorino. Still has a 5-0 lead. 1-2 count, and Victorino just going to fly this one out to left field. Nelson Cruz settles under it, going to make that catch. And Archer, I believe, is done for the day. 7 strong innings, and here comes Darren O'Day, 6'4", 220 pounds, 31 years old. And now here he is. He's a side armor right there, and Napoli, he's going to get Napoli to just fly out right there as Markakis settles under that and makes the catch. So still 5-0, and I believe this is a new pitcher, Burke Badenhop. And oh my god, Delman Young. First pitch of the inning, he just takes it, and goodbye. Delman Young with a nice home run right there. Didn't really expect it out of him. He's not much of a power hitter, more of a contact kind of guy. But we'll take it. We'll obviously take it, as he just jumped on that fastball. A little late on it, but it doesn't really matter because he crushed it to right field. And yeah, that was just a beautiful piece of hitting right there. Badenhop, not really much of a mistake. He was starting off with a fastball, but kind of predictable. So the blame's gonna go to him. So Evan Meek is going to come on in the 9th inning, 6-0 Orioles. This game is in the bag. And that's going to be, I believe, Daniel Nava or Middlebrooks. And he's going to fly out to center field. Adam Jones squeezes it, and Chris Archer gets his first win as an Oriole. Orioles get the opening day win easily. And it looks like this is going to be a great year for Oriole fans, as with a few trades made by me, the GM. We made the Orioles into a contender, and that's all I wanted to do, make them into a contender, you know. They've been in pretty much the AL East has been stacked with talent. Big market teams like the Yankees and even the Red Sox, you know, they're just storied franchises, and the Orioles, they kind of get lost in the cracks, you know. And Tampa Bay coming out with a kind of resurgence recently, so it's good to see them come back here. So it's going to be an ultra competitive AL East with 5 teams that could potentially compete for the AL East title. So we're happy to be in that mix, and it's a nice